Okay, hi STEM Tankers, Dr. Matthew J. Trom here. The purpose of this video is to just walk you through step by step how to submit your final BlocksCAD artifact to a prototype facilitator so that we can look at them, make sure that they're able to be 3D printed, and then have them available for you to review and approve on Monday. So I know that you've done a lot of this already because you're using BlocksCAD in STEMtank. So some of it is going to feel redundant, but I want to walk through just step by step how to do this so that you don't get stuck. So the very first thing that I'm going to do is select the correct web browser. I have been able to get this to work in Microsoft Edge. I have not been able to get it to work in Chrome or in Firefox. So my first recommendation is to open a Microsoft branded Edge web browser, not something else, because Edge seems to be the only one in which this will work. So I'm going to share my screen to show you guys what I've done. Okay, so this is the Merge website, the website that I am, of the lab that I'm affiliated with at the University of Florida. I'm going to type in the BlocksCAD STEMtank URL, www.blockscad3d.com/ETS. You guys have done this before because you've been working on BlocksCAD. And I'm going to click the login button. I know you guys know how to do this, but again, just for completeness, we're going to include our username. Mine happens to be STEMtank027. And then here is my password. I'm going to click the login button. And what I will be presented with is just the generic BlocksCAD build screen. And I am going to select the project that I want to submit to the prototype facilitator. So I'm going to hover over my username here in the upper right-hand corner. I'm going to click on it. I'm going to go down to My Projects. And I've just made a couple of simple artifacts. You guys here under your project should have the major project that you've done for the course ready to go, ready to submit. I'm just going to click the second one, which is called Untitled Copy. And you guys will see the project gallery screen shows up, and Untitled Copy for me is just a sphere and a rectangle kind of sitting behind it. So not nearly as sophisticated as the objects you guys have created, but this is just to give you an example of how to do this. So I now want to share this with a prototype facilitator. So what I'm going to do is go over here to share, and I'm going to hover over the plus sign. And when I do that, up comes a number of options. The option that I'm going to select is email, the first choice. I'm going to click there, and up comes the email a friend utility within BlocksCAD. So the first thing that I'm going to do is type in the address where I want this model to be sent to. It's going to be sent to prototype facilitator Michael Breen, MBREEN 603 at ufl.edu. I'm going to put the from address. So this is my address, MTRAUM at ufl.edu. You guys will put your own email addresses here so that we have them just in case we need to ask you questions over the weekend. The subject I'm going to leave as is. Remember that my product, my artifact was called Untitled Copy, and so that comes and gets pulled into the subject line, and then just a reminder that it's a BlocksCAD file. And then finally under note, I'm going to type my name, Matthew Trom. You guys will put your names here, and that's just so that we can discern who has submitted and who hasn't, so that we can keep track of which models we have in the queue. Once I've got all that information in, I'm going to click here on I am not a robot. All right, I've confirmed that I'm not a robot, and then I am going to hit the send button. And I'll get a message that says message sent, share again, and that's it. I have now successfully shared my BlocksCAD prototype model with one of the prototype facilitators, and that's the last step. So if you guys have got any questions about how to do this, please feel free to reach out to myself, the mentors, the STEMtank staff. We will help walk you through it, but hopefully this set of steps has made it clear how to go through the process of submitting. So we definitely look forward to seeing your final prototypes, and I will talk to you guys on Monday. Thanks. Have a good weekend. Bye.